Hey everybody, how you doing? I want to welcome you here to another tip as we start to think about digital declutter. And so this is something that I have spent many years focused on. I've run some little mini declutter challenges through Facebook and through my blog. And as we get to the end of a school year, I think it's time for us to start to think about some declutter, some reorganization. How do we get things kind of cleaned up, ready for a spring and summer of learning, preparations for another school year, things of that sort. And so, if you're like me, you have a lot of things in your drive, you have a lot of things in your inbox, you just have a lot of things. And as we have seen in many trends so far in a lot of these videos, is every second is precious. So how do we start to continue to shore up some of these seconds that we waste on a daily basis without thinking about it, to make our lives a little bit more effective and productive? So I wanted to give one tip here just because I'm curious to see what your thoughts are, if these are things that you would like to know more about in terms of how do we clean up, organize, archive our Google Classroom or Google Drive or our inbox, get things just kind of shored up so that we are more productive with our time. So this is really a experimental tip to see if this is something that you would be interested in more ideas with. So what you're looking at behind me here is one tool that I have presented on time and time again in my Google Geeking sessions and workshops. If you're like me, it's really easy to get a lot of email in your inbox. And what happens is you subscribe to one thing, not realizing that you subscribe to five other things when you hit that one click. And next thing you know, you're getting lots of just junk mail, not in your spam, just it still makes its way into your inbox. And if you're like me, you find yourself every morning or at some point in your routine, we're click all these emails that we never read, yet we never unsubscribe either. So every day we are wasting time clicking and deleting these same emails that pop up over and over and over again, um, because we think that's just what you do, or you subscribe to something thinking, well, one day I might use something, and we don't. So I'm going to give you two options today of how to start to clean up your inbox. Now, the first one is this tool here called Unroll.me. You can see that up here. I'll put it in the show notes. Unroll.me, and what this does is you have to give it access to your Gmail account. So this one here, you are going to be giving up some of your data, and it tells you what you're going to be giving up. You can see all that. So the other option will not, you don't have to give up any data or give up any privacy. So this one does, but they explain how they use the data, and from you. So just make sure you read that. I think it is important. Now I have used this site for many years. And so now when you're in, you're going to see what's going to happen here. And this tool will actually go through and it will scan and let you know all the new subscriptions that have popped up. So if you look here, I don't know if I can see if I can zoom this in. You can see that over time, when I've been working on digitally decluttering, and I've spent a lot of time on that, digital and physical, I have unsubscribed to over 2,000 newsletters. You can see that I currently have about 267, and there's 369 new newsletters that have shown up since I've last run this, and it's been a while. And so then what you can do with this tool then, I'm going to go ahead and just get down here. Here we go. These are newsletters that I am part of, and I can just go right in here and I can just unsubscribe. Right, I can choose to either keep it so it won't keep showing up or unsubscribe. And so I can just hit that, and then boom, it's going to pull it way right out of my inbox so it won't show up anymore. And every time I do that, it kind of keeps track, and it just kind of goes through this process. And you can see everything you're signed up for, which when you do this, you're going to realize, like, how in the world did I get signed up to that? Like, you just have no idea. Like I said, you get signed up for one thing and you end up getting subscribed to four other things, and you just have no clue. So this is one way, and I really like this. It's something that I try to do at least 4 times a year, quarterly, just to clean up the inbox. So here is the second version to declutter your inbox. What you're going to do is every newsletter that you are part of, whether you realize it or not, is required to put in a unsubscribe clause. Like they have to give you the option to unsubscribe. So what you do is in your search box, you just type in unsubscribe. And when you do that, all right, you're going to see a couple things. You're going to see all the newsletters that have unsubscribe in the message itself. A lot of times you're going to notice, see here, that Google already put in a label that it's a subscription. I didn't do that, but Google knows that it's a subscription. And now you can go in this way and you can get rid of these messages. So what I can do, like this one here, I will go down to the bottom of the email down here, and almost all of them have it right there. I can click unsubscribe. It tends to be in two places. One, you can always unsubscribe right here in the email newsletter. It's usually right here. Or you can scroll down to the bottom and unsubscribe this way. And you just click it, and then it'll take you to whatever newsletter program they're using to let you know that you've been unsubscribed. So you can see here that now I've been unsubscribed from that one. And I can just X out. And now when I go to run this search again, it'll still be there, but I can now, going forward, I will not receive any more messages from them. And so if we go here to, let's just go to this one here. Same thing, unsubscribe is right here. It's also going to be down here, probably at the bottom somewhere, depending on where they are. There they go. And it will be highlighted just because that's what we're searching. So you have these two ways to clean your inbox. So my challenge for you today is to just start. So for me, what I do, and this is what I'll be doing this week and next week, is I've been trying to really just get down where I don't have all the clutter. And my goal is to unsubscribe from at least 10 a day. And then I will try to knock that down to, where I'm wiping out, 50 to 100. When I first started, obviously I did a lot. I did thousands, and I continue to work through that. But I will try to get only the essentials, because all that stuff I don't need. I don't need to be marketed to buy products, even though I think I need it. I don't need spam, and I just don't need things that don't give me a better peace of mind and well-being. So what I want to hear from you is, which one did you use? Is this helpful? How many are you going to get rid of? Keep us informed on the journey. I would love to hear how you are decluttering, and if you would like more decluttering tips and ideas, also let me know. We can run a declutter challenge, so to speak, where we can focus on one thing a week, or we can focus on inbox declutter for 1 week and then move into some other things as well. Just love to hear from you on your feedback. And as always, my friends, stay awesome. Peace.